Hello and welcome to More Tea Minister. My name is Ian. Today's video is something of a standout. It's the first video to come out after our long sequence of videos across winter and spring and even early summer to go through the remainder of our 2025 teas, at least those I wanted to review for the sake of the channel. There have been some, especially from spring or summer 2025, which I just elected to quickly go over in my own time to see whether I wanted to get them in 2026. So the 2026 versions of the ones that I decided I liked might well end up on the channel. And what we have here is also a bit different video-wise because we're not looking at one tea. We're looking at a whole set of teas, 5 in total, because what we have here is a sampler. It's a sampler from One River Tea, and it's called Doc Fuel, and it's a raw Liubao sampler. Now, Doc Fuel is something of a pun because it's also a technical term to do with something to do with shipping and dockyard maintenance. But in this sense, it's fuel as in this tea was deeply cherished and innovated and empowered the Chinese workers who ended up in the docks of Indochina and Malaya. And if you're doing lots of lugging of things in those conditions, then you wanted something to lift the spirit and to give you energy. And these teas were that kind of tea. Now, there's another reason why it's being called Doc Fuel, and that's because 4 out of the, let me just double check, it's 4 out of 5. That's right, 4 out of the 5 teas in here are raw Liubaos, and the 5th is a ripe Liubao. So what's the difference there? It's the same difference that you get in pu'er teas, and it's the difference between whether a tea has been allowed, it's a dark tea, they're all dark teas, whether they've been allowed to ferment and age naturally, or whether the process has been accelerated. Now, that's nothing like some kind of cheating process. That's not the point. It's just a different kind of tea. And the flavor profile, basically from a ripe Liubao, is very different to a raw. Now, I haven't had many Liubaos, but I've had a couple of ripe pu'ers and I think one ripe Liubao. And there is something about the underlying flavor profile of a ripe tea that doesn't really chime with me. Whereas I've had a couple of raw Liubaos, in fact, some of them have been on this channel. And as much as it's still something I'm trying to get used to, the underlying flavor profile of a raw tea is something much more appealing. So that's enough havering from me. I don't want to simply open this up and show you it from a distance. I'm going to try and arrange the cameras so that you get a better view, and then we'll just talk through this video. And once we've taken a look at the close-up, that'll be the video ending. So can I just take this opportunity to say, I hope to see you again soon in another video where we'll be looking at one of these teas, and happy steeping, and God bless. So here we are looking at the external packaging for our Doc Fuel sampler. Just to take a look at the front, there is a sticker here, Doc Fuel sampler underneath. There are some characters here, I don't know what they say. And the picture is, I'm not sure if it's black and white or black, a dark brown and white, and it's baskets of tea, 1, 2, 3, as far as I can tell. We'll be taking some close-ups in a moment just to let you see what I can see. The rest of the box, it's cardboard, quite a sturdy cardboard, and it's got that sort of veiny, cracked texture that you'd associate with leather. Let me just turn it around for you one more time. Going back to here, there's a catch on that side, not on the top, but it sort of overlaps, if you see what I mean. Inside, there's an equally thick black cardboard, and there's a black paper here, which matches, it's quite nice. If I understand, just moving this over, the reason this fits so well, I'm just going to zoom it in for the moment. You might not be able to see, but here I think there are magnets built in, which means that when it closes, it stays closed. Sorry, my fingers are going to be in the way there. Let's just, sorry, that's quite a rapid change, but it's really sturdy packaging and I like it. And it collapses so that 1, 2, 3 sides of the external packaging can lie flat, and then you've got the internal packaging here holding all the teas in place. What I'm going to do now is turn it that way. We're going to experiment with whether I'm going to try and improve the magnification for you. There we go, and you can see the teas that we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A reminder, and then there's an empty bit of cardboard here, a mini box, stopping them rattling around. What we've got is 35 grams of tea in total. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots of 7. Here, this is one of our raw Liubaos. Let me take it out for you. It's 2019 Yao Aroma. And then next to it, let's take a look at the packaging actually for those. You can't see too much of the label, but that's a nice little bit of craft paper, very, very thoroughly put together and then sealed with the sticker. So that's a pretty good fit. Let's bring that in. Next to it, I'm not sure which order. These aren't in the same order as the website, so we'll just look at those in the order of the website. That was actually the second tea, the 2019. Okay, that's the one you just looked at. The first one on the website is the 2010 Yao Aroma. Yao Aroma is a flavour profile of a scent that includes some smoky notes. That one is a flat. It doesn't have that folded over edge, as you can see. So those were the first two on the website. Then it comes to the, when I can get it for you, the 2022 Roasted Liubao. So that's only a few years old, but the flavour has been altered with charcoal roasting. And again, it doesn't have the peak, it's just folded away neatly. Then we have much older tea, 2013 Purple Bud. So what we've got here is a very different tea. It's bud only and it's from a purple tea variant. And then, although, as I say, these teas are out of order, what we've got, for the sake of contrast, is a 2023 Factory Liubao Dark Tea, which is a ripe tea, and the website does tell us what it is rather handily. It's a factory-made tea from Guangxi Province's Land Reclamation Group, the point of which is to give you an exploration of 4 raw teas, which is how the teas would have been known to the dot workers for whom this whole sampler is a kind of tribute, because the the ripe tea process is much more recent. So there we go. Let's just take the wee bit of cardboard out so that you can see there's nothing in it. It's a good size though. So I'm going to put those teas back, and then what we'll do in our next video is actually come to drink one of these teas. I look forward to seeing you then.